talk about Livres, the origins and your organization. Why was it created, and what does it do?
There was always an issue. Politics was always an issue for us in Brazil. Free market people. There is that old Mencken, I guess, quote that elections are an auction of stolen goods, or something like that, isn't it? And I think we traditionally would look at politics from that point of view. It's like, well, taxation is theft, so
it's
why
dirty.
It's dirty.
Yeah.
Why would we put our hands into it? And that was frustrating for me because I liked politics. I wanted to do something about that. I was studying political science, and then slowly there were some people who wanted to do something on that regard, not necessarily politics itself, but public policy, something more applicable. And there was a conversation. Okay, so what do we do? Do we start a new party, or do we just join collectively an old party? Brazil has today 34 registered parties, which in itself, to me, is not a problem. For me, anyone should be able to create a political party and go try their luck. But what makes it complex is that we have about 20 in parliament, which makes everything very complicated.
Yeah, I have to say, and I'm sure you know all the downsides of having 30 plus parties, but I have to say the idea that in America that you would force people into one of two boxes is absurd, because there's many different perspectives and places where people come from. And I think that the growth of independence in the U.S. is some indication that people are like, oh, hard left, hard right, I don't fit in there. So in some ways, it'd be nice to have a niche party that maybe doesn't accomplish anything, but at least that's a home.
Exactly, and that was a conversation that a lot of us had at the time, and some people started trying to begin something new, start something new, and some other people thought maybe it would be a good idea to join a new party. And Livres was kind of it at that time. Some people got contacted by the family that owned a political party, and that's how it is, being honest.
Really?
Political parties in Brazil are owned because they are, political notaries.
Yeah.
You go there and you're certified, then you can run, because it is forbidden to be an independent candidate in Brazil. So you depend on that stamp, and that's what they do. They sell stamps, since obviously there are not 34 possible ideologies for politicians to.
So like a syntax or indulgences or something.
Exactly. And I don't want to dig into what deals are made for that, for that permission for you to run. But a lot of bad things go in there. And they called a few friends of mine and said, hey, we want to renew this party based on ideas. We like what you guys produce. It was a group of liberal guys who were producing public policy analysis. And they invited other friends, and they tried to start this renewal of this party.